Hi, Leather Rokk here. Pardon me while I have some coffee. Mm. So, today's going to be a short version of dye hair. Let's dye hair together. And I, of course, started off with stuff in the back and the sides because I don't want this to take forever. I'm sure you don't want to watch paint dry, and I don't know how interesting this whole hair dye experience might be. But now this is a color that among all these colors here might not last too long, but I'm going to put this in the front, and I'm going to actually depend on my computer screen to let me see what I'm doing because I don't have another mirror open, and now that I've got hair dye covered gloves, I don't want to be touching everything and getting dye everywhere, which happens anyway. If you dye your hair or you have a roommate who does, this is something you live with. And we really do try to be clean about it and stuff, but it's really hard not to rub up against surfaces, turning on and off light switches, getting on white sink surfaces. That is just something that happens. So I always make sure to stock up on spray bleach cleaner. Oh. Okay. Yeah, looking in mirrors kind of drives me nuts because of that reverse image, and I never quite get used to it. There are so many different shades of purple in my hair. One of the great things is you guys aren't going to be able to duplicate this, but again, having partly open jars and tubes of dye in 3 different rooms in the house, okay, and I have to get this slapped on, and then I'm going to bag my head to soak in my scalp's heat, to soak this dye in really good, because I am going to a rock and roll concert tonight, and I haven't even gotten my ticket for it yet. I'm supposed to call a friend who lives around the corner, and he's supposed to get me in. But even if I don't get a ticket from him, if I get there early enough, I'm getting in anyway, so it doesn't really matter. The only thing that matters having a ticket is that there are certain prizes that you can stand to win. And I believe one of them is an all-expenses-paid trip to see Ozzy Osbourne in concert somewhere, which, who wouldn't want that, right? Now, what I would do, if I could sell part of the ticket, the part that involves the airplane flight, so that I could just take Greyhound, that's what I would do, because I don't like turbulence. It's really scary, terrifying, uncomfortable, and so the best way to avoid turbulence is just not to get on an airplane. Okay, I gotta see what this looks like. Oh, look at that! This big old blonde piece right there. Some more of this on. I may or may not list all the colors in the video description of this. I just get all the purple dyes that I can find, unless I, through prior experience with the dye, know that it doesn't give good coverage or the vivid color results that I want. There's like 1 or 2 brands that I don't bother buying, but unless it's a really, really, really expensive dye, if it's purple, I'll probably buy it, and I probably have had personal experience with it. There are some companies that I wish I could find their dyes. There is a company that I really liked. It was called Egyptian Henna, and they made a shampoo that had henna in it that you just lather it once or twice, and it thickened the hair shaft, and it made your hair dye last even longer. I have not seen this in years. I used to get it in Hollywood. Oh my God, it was really good stuff. Now, I don't know why you can't just take henna and mix it in the shampoo and do a soap cap. I'm sure it would give a similar result. But if you've ever worked with real henna, you know that it's very grainy and very sandy. And it's not the sort of thing you want to soak in your hair overnight in bed, let me tell you. If you've ever slept with henna, you know what I'm talking about. You wake up with sand in your bed because it dries and flakes and you get the crumblies, and that's not comfortable. No, it's not. Let's see. Oh, you guys see any white spots? Like, that's not going to do me any good since this is not a live stream. I want to do that sometime. I think I need to get a special kind of software for that called OBS. And with anything new, there's always a learning curve. So, and since I put out 3 scheduled videos a week, adding the addition of a live stream plus the tech learning that I would have to do to learn to do the software, that would take up some time. And plus I'd have to think about when's convenient for you guys to watch it. And since I tend to keep rather late hours when I do these things, right now when I'm filming this, it is 11:09 in the morning, but that's only because I have to expedite my getting ready because I have an event to go to. That's the thing, is that when you know that you have, not only that you're putting out video content regularly, but you also have things to do where you have to really look good out in public, that puts a lot of pressure on anybody, much less a content creator. So I knew that I had this concert thing I had been looking forward to. I wasn't sure if I was going to get a ticket or not, and then I was assured that you didn't even really need a ticket to get in, which is the only reason why I didn't go in previous years. But I know that I'm getting in, and a lot of the people that attend this thing are people that go to other concerts that I go to, so I really am going to be looking forward to the social scene there. All the more reason why I have to look my best. And probably anything I threw on, the people would dig it. And like I noticed, I still get compliments on my hair, even when my roots are out to here and my hair is like 10 shades of lavender. People still think it looks great. And I mean, I appreciate the compliments and the kind words. I really do. But when I know that it's fading, and it was fading, and even though the upkeep is kind of a pain, it's great to finally see the finished product and say, yes, I did this. I did not plunk down a couple $100 for somebody else to do what I went to school to learn how to do. You know, that's the thing, is that yes, I would save some time, but at what cost? And I have had, and I'm going to be doing a story time in the future about experience I had at a salon. And I'm not going to spoil the surprise, but it, I think, would be an entertaining story time. And I seem to notice that you guys like my story times, at least judging by how many views those videos get. And that kind of was surprising to me, because sometimes I don't know what I'm going to film about until I have some experience that inspires something. You know, I don't want my channel to be just about makeup tutorials and things, because I've got different kinds of people that watch my content, and I got some fellas that are watching my videos, and I'm not sure how many of you guys find this makeup stuff all that interesting. And it's hard to make everybody happy. It really is. So, but I'm making myself happy with this. My channel is my name, so anything that I put out is basically about subjects that matter to me or experiences that I'm having in my life. And there is no company that controls what I say. I'm not at the mercy of some outside job that says, okay, Leathur, you can't get too controversial, you can only talk about this, you can't talk about that. And if I have to sign some contract in the future that means that somebody else controls what I say on my social media, I'm not going to sign that contract, because nobody puts words in my mouth. Nobody tells me what I can and cannot say. I may make judgments based on my own safety and the smart thing to do, and obviously I would never say things that would cause the other people to get in danger, and I would hope that people give me the same respect. But I, as a free American human being with a mind of my own, I reserve the right to say what I want to say. And so, yeah, if my name is behind something and I had all my senses, and I was not, for instance, taken advantage of because I was drunk or something. And I don't drink anymore, so that's not ever going to be an issue. That's the great thing about going sober, is you don't have to worry about things like that. Okay, am I covered? I hope I'm covered. Okay, well, now I've got to go and put the plastic bag over my head and let that thing soak. And I think you can imagine what it looks like to have a bag put over your head. I don't think I need to do that now. But I will do that, and next time you see me, I will have my hair dye. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet and you want to, please do. And then hit that bell notification thingy, then you'll know when I make my next upload. And again, you get to see me in my usual glamorous self. So I'd love to have you join my family. Yeah. And until then, talk to you soon. Bye.